during the last Board of Ed campaign impacted their ability to serve and ultimately impacted the entire Board of Ed. Note that I advised the campaign at the time there was a conflict, and my comment was removed and I was blocked from the campaign website. So the School Ethics Commission opinion could have been foreseen, if not altogether avoided. There seems to be an issue about the opinion not being published online yet, but however, I would like to remind the board that I was present in one of the Board of Ed workshops last summer, and the facilitator and trainer Gwen Thornton from the New Jersey School Boards Association addressed public comment sessions and advised that if any board member can respond to a public comment, they can do so at that meeting. Residents are wondering about the vote extensions, committee and officer placements this year, and Board Member Spina did promise transparency at the January reorganization meeting. However, I would think that given the ethics opinion and restrictions placed upon them, that the proper thing for the board members, Franco, Herman, and Harris, to do would be to resign and to afford community an opportunity to have fully participating board members who do not have an ethics opinion hanging over them. But by not doing so, they may be doing the community a favor by being effectively neutered and not allowing others to come in and muck up things further. Second issue to do with ethics. Mr. Gettinger brought up a very serious matter at the last board meeting. Last fall, a letter from Mr. Fogarty to Mr. Gettinger was made available to Barbara Preston of the Montgomery News 3 days before it was received by Mr. Gettinger. Preston reached out for a comment before he even received the letter. Are you investigating this breach on the Board of Ed? Who advised Mr. Fogarty to draft this letter? Who had access to this letter in addition to Mr. Fogarty? How can you today assure the public that this form of breach will not happen again? One would think that the Montgomery News should be more concerned about a board member breaching the public trust by leaking the copy of a private correspondence instead of potentially engaging in election interference. One would think board members not involved in this breach would investigate. A member of the public said at the last board meeting that she trusts you after myself and others requested an audit of board activities given recent news about a former board member who, by the way, received her own School Ethics Commission opinion letter, also dated December 19th. I say trust, but verify. You are elected by the public that wants to trust you, but you must earn trust and always be open to scrutiny.
You have 30 seconds.
Clearly, the community is owed explanation on these breaches of the public trust. Trust of this board is at an all-time low. Silence is perceived as a cover-up. So will we receive responses to my questions this evening, both about the School Ethics Commission opinion and the breach of Mr. Gettinger's letter? Thank you.